I don't think the general public has any idea how much neglect and abuse goes on because these cases are confidential. We're number one in neglect and abuse. The state of Kentucky has held that spot for a long time. There are over 200 neglected or abused children just this year in Barron County alone. I've been doing dependency, neglect, and abuse cases since 2009. I started to meet with the kids and see how much they needed someone who cared about them to fight for them in the courtroom, and this is where I've landed and where I know I belong. We as the state, as the governmental agencies of it, we're not doing enough. I don't get to just call therapists. I can't call witnesses myself. I can't call and ask the teacher how the child is doing. And a CASA volunteer can. They don't have those governmental barriers. They don't have the red tape that we do. They help meet those needs, and they become a consistent person in a child's life. Court is a scary place for a child. So is foster care. But court is this unknown. They don't know who the judge is. They've often been manipulated by parents to fear the judge, court, law enforcement, social workers, but they're never taught to fear CASA. That special advocate they know is just theirs. They are only there because they care. And the purity of that is something that children who have gone through the trauma of foster care truly need. When I pick up a file, and I have so many, I have 40 that I need to review just for Tuesday. But when I pick up a file and I see this sticker right here that says CASA, I know that this is a case that we're going to be able to help this child. They're for the child and go with the child, whether they change foster homes, whether the social worker changes, the therapist, the judge, the county. That CASA volunteer bridges that gap to make sure someone is advocating for what that child needs. I'd love to have them in every case. Every child deserves a CASA worker, but there just aren't enough. And that CASA volunteer is the only person I have to go to check on a child and to make sure they're okay. We have children that are in harm's way that need help.